Kia ora, Helen Brahms here coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona, where we are going to be a scorching 114 today. Yeah, that's somewhere in the 40s on the Celsius side. Hope you're all having a super fantastic sparkling start to your winning Wednesday. It has been a wild ride this week. Lots to celebrate, lots to be thankful for, lots. Actually, we're on winning Wednesday, so we're celebrating, but we're also being thankful for those celebrations as well and for those wins. So, what is it is very annoying when you put a pop-up up and you click the thing and the button flags nothing, and it takes like 5 more clicks before it actually does something. But anyway, enough of that. It's out of here. It is Winning Wednesday. It is the day of the week where we celebrate all the wins that have occurred over the last week and our big wins as well. But we should be celebrating our wins every single day. Every day that we accomplish something new, that we finish, that we take one more step towards our goals and dreams, we need to be celebrating that, because that celebration feeling is just an amazing rush through the body, and you want more of that. Become addicted to that winning feel in a healthy way. You don't want to get that adrenaline rush going too much, where it becomes unhealthy and you do just about anything to win. You still got to do it with honesty. You still got to do it with remember that feeling. What did it feel like, or what does it feel like when you accomplish that next step towards your goals or your dreams? Remember that feeling. Go for it again. While that feeling is still in your system, take the next step, so you can keep that continual forward momentum going, to one after the other. And before you know it, you will be at your goal. You would have achieved your goal. But before you achieve your goal, make sure the next one is lined up, ready to go. Because that's what helps keeps us going as well. And the reason that we have to take these steps and that we have this journey, because we are going to come up against obstacles. We are, because no dream is worth going for if there's no struggle along the way. Because those struggles along the way, they are wins as well. And you might think, what the hell is she talking about? Well, let me explain this. When you get to an obstacle, you are challenged to stretch and grow. So you can either let that challenge stop you flat, so you're not going any further, or you can find a way to stretch and grow, bust through that challenge, get around it, over it, under it, whatever way you've got to get through it, to get through that. And when you stretch and grow, you're now one step closer to achieving your goals and dreams. And every time you meet a challenge, you grow more. Sometimes when we set our goal, most of the time when we set our goals, we are not prepared for that win of achieving that goal, which is why we have these struggles and these blockages these obstacles along the way that we have to get through, around, under, or over. So it helps us stretch and grow and become a better person, but it also prepares us to achieve that goal. So say, for example, if you want to make $100,000 a month and you've never made $100,000 a month before, how do you know that you're going to be able to handle and be in the right mindset to make that $100,000 a month? And you may already have this saying, when I reach $100,000 a month, this is what I'm going to do. But in your subconscious is going, oh, you ain't going to get that. There ain't no way in hell you're going to get that. We're looking back at the track record, and we don't see any way that you are prepared for that. We're just going to, you can go for it, but when we get there, we're going to screw it up for you. So you got to so doing these challenges, these stretches and growing, it's reprogramming the subconscious, so that every time they come to get a challenge, it's like, oh, maybe we can. And so you are stretching your mind, you are stretching your subconscious into the fact of learning and growing, that you can achieve this goal of $100,000 a month, and you are prepared for it. You are prepared because you are very firm and very committed to those goals that you have down. Because when I reach $100,000 a month, this is what I plan to do with it each month. I'm going to put this amount aside first, this amount to charities, to churches, whatever it is. And then I've got this much going here, this much for this much for that. And then whatever's left over is going into investments and savings. But you've already paid into a savings account up front as well. I always believe at taking the 10% off the top for your charities, churches, religious, whatever. And then the next 10% goes to you. Then I come second. off the top of everything that I make. And so you start tucking this away from that for a long time. I'm back into the habit of doing that. And it makes a big towards the attitude of the money and the spending when you start doing that. And then you know, I've got this amount out of that 100,000 is allotted for this amount's allotted for this amount's allotted for that. You keep thinking about that every single day, and you start working towards it. And slowly, as you're going through these obstacles and challenges, the mindset is changing and being ready for that amount coming into your life every month, so that you can now better manage it, you can now better handle it. And when you get there, you are prepared for it mentally. And they say that's a lot of times why a lot of lottery winners end up bankrupt, is because they have no concept on how to deal with that amount of money. And they get bad advice. They think, oh, well, I can just go blow it all. You know, stuff that they have to do with it, like taxes. So it's interesting to see that the mindset is very important when you want to achieve your goals. You may have other goals that you want to achieve, like you might want to open a second office for your business. You might want to start a franchise and stuff like that. Have you ever done it before? You've got to learn this process, and going for these dreams and goals and hitting the obstacles and the challenges along the way helps prepare you better for your victory at the end. So with that in mind, what wins are you celebrating this week that is getting you one step closer to your goal? Even if it's a small victory, you know, we used to celebrate Brad's chemo treatments. Our thing was, yay, one more chemo treatment down. Yes, we're one more closer to a victory. And that was our mindset during his first round with cancer. Celebrate the fact that he had finished a chemo round. That to us was a win, because it meant we were one step closer to closing the door on this journey and getting ready to, you know, we were making plans and goals and dreams about what we were going to do next. When the cancer came back, again, we did the same thing. Each treatment that he had was one step closer to him getting healthy again, and then we could keep following our dreams and goals. Even the week before he died, we were still making plans of vacations and stuff we wanted to do together. So there was a lot of stuff that was going on. And I, looking back, I think he had probably more of a clue that he was close to the end of it, and close to the end of his time on this existence, and he was preparing for transition, but he was keeping the dreams and goals alive for me, so that I would have something to keep moving forward to, because that's one promise he made me make to him before he passed, was that I would keep moving forward. I would keep going after dreams and goals. So I think that was his way of helping me, getting me prepared for what was coming, as well at the same time helping me keep those dreams and goals alive so that they wouldn't die with him. So, but go out there today, celebrate your victories, keep that victorious feeling inside you as you start the next step towards your goal. Keep moving forward. Have a super fantastic sparkling day, and we will catch up with you guys later today. Hei konera.